Let's turn to tonight's ground report. 4 people lost their lives, 32 people injured after an old dilapidated bridge over the Indrayani River collapsed in Maharashtra's Pune yesterday. But like is often the case, this too could have been in some ways a man-made tragedy that could have been averted. Official records with India Today show that rupees 8 crore had been sanctioned in 2024 for a new bridge at the same spot, yet no construction ever began. Tourists who visit the area were forced, therefore, to use the crumbling bridge till it came crashing down on Sunday. Take a look.
A tragedy born out of apathy. That's the harsh reality emerging from Pune's Kundamala bridge collapse. 4 lives lost, 32 people injured. Why was this bridge not shut to the common people? The bigger question, why was the newer, sanctioned bridge never built? India Today has accessed documents that show the Maharashtra government had sanctioned 8 crore rupees for a new pedestrian bridge here way back in July 2024. The PWD team surveyed the site, completed technical reports and floated an e-tender on October 15, 2024. Coincidentally, the same day the Model Code of Conduct kicked in ahead of state elections. As per rules, tenders cleared before the code are not stalled. But even if one was to give the government the benefit of the doubt, fact remains that Devendra Fadnavis returned as CM in December last year. So for the 6 months of this year, there was no construction on this supposed new bridge. The work order, the government now claims, was issued on June 10, 2025. But it's handwritten on an otherwise printed document. Was this a backdated attempt to deflect accountability? The bottom line remains that on June 15th, the old bridge crumbled under the weight of visitors. Almost a full year after the decision was taken to build a new bridge.
When India Today accessed the documents from Public Work Department of Maharashtra, it became evident that the documents are completely contradictory to what the government officials and ministers were claiming yesterday. Interestingly, the date mentioned on the same work order was handwritten, but the other format of whole form, and the order it was a completely printed format.
The iron bridge, closed for vehicles but open to pedestrians, had long been in a dangerous condition. Despite multiple warnings, it remained accessible, a disaster waiting to happen. Sunil Kumar, who had come to Pune from Delhi to visit relatives, is among the injured. He says tourists weren't supposed to access the collapsed area, but many did.
आप कहाँ से हो? आप एग्जैक्टली क्या हुआ?
दिल्ली से जी।
दिल्ली से हो?
हाँ जी।
कितने लोग थे? क्या हुआ एग्जैक्टली?
एग्जैक्टली क्या, पुल पे इतना पब्लिक हो गई थी और बाइक स्कूटी सब पब्लिक वहाँ पुल पे सेल्फी ले रहे थे, फिर कुछ ज़्यादा ही हिलने लग गया, पब्लिक बढ़ गई। अब पुल पे पानी भी भरा पड़ा था बारिश का, अब वो नीचे की एंगल घाट वगैरह वो थोड़ी गली पड़ी थी।
The Maharashtra government has now ordered a statewide structural audit of all old bridges. But for the families who lost loved ones in Kundamala, that may be too little, too late. With Omkar Wable in Pune, Bureau Report, India Today.
Let's then turn to our good news today story of the day, and it comes from Gujarat's Banaskantha district, where farmers are taking charge to improve the agricultural landscape by focusing on sustainable agriculture and water conservation. Take a look at our next report.
A green revolution is underway in Gujarat's Banaskantha district. Dry farmlands are getting a new lease of life. All thanks to an innovation campaign to harvest rainwater. Farmers here are collecting rainwater by making khet talabdi or ponds in their fields.
हमारे यहाँ पानी की बहुत दिक्कत है और इसीलिए ये खेत तालाबड़ी खोदी हुई है अभी। ये मैंने अपने खेत में खुदवाई है, जिसकी वजह से बरसात हुई पानी का संग्रह हो सके और उससे तीनों सीजन खेती हो पाए।
जो बारिश का पानी बहकर जो रण में या दरिया में समुद्र में चला जाता है, उसको खेत का पानी खेत में रहे और गांव का पानी गांव में रहे, हिसाब से खेत में छोटी बड़ी डिग्गी किसान बनाते हैं। इसी प्रकार आप देख रहे हैं डिग्गी 150 फीट चौड़ी, 180 फीट लंबी और इस डिग्गी में 1 करोड़ 25 लाख पानी की क्षमता है।
The farmers who had already taken up drip irrigation have also joined hands to recharge bowells.
हमारा जो मंत्रालय है, जल संचय मंत्रालय जो भारत सरकार का है, वो भी इसी काम के अंदर बनासकांठा को डार्क जोन में से उठाने के लिए उन्होंने जहमत उठाई है। हर किसान इसके साथ जुट रहा है। छोटे छोटे खड्डा कर जितना भी बहता पानी है उसको रोकने का काम कर रहे हैं।
So far, more than 1,000 farm ponds have been built in this district. Farmers say 800 crore litres of water was stored last year. Bureau Report, India Today.
From our positive story of the day, just to end with an India Today fact check, there were claims that videos show recent protests against the regime in Iran following Israel's attack. Fact, the first video is from December 2017. The second video shows Iranians observing the damage following the strike. That's our fact check tonight. Thanks for watching. Stay well, stay safe. Good night. Shubh Ratri. Jai Hind. Namaskar.